What's up, yo? Big Cat 305 here. Tonight we're going to be making easy chicken wings on the Blackstone. Let's do it. Alright guys, so today we're going to be making easy chicken wings on the Blackstone. So I've been making easy chicken wings like this for many years on a regular charcoal grill. But today I'm going to show you guys how to make it on the Blackstone. It's super easy, fun, and they taste delicioso. So if you're new to the channel, I want to thank you for stopping by. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell downstairs so you get all the notifications of when the new videos are coming out. If you're already a subscriber, I want to thank you for the support. So make sure you stick around to the end, because at the end I'm going to show you a little bit of a different variation that I do on the chicken wings that I think everybody's going to like, and it makes them come out super crispy and super delicious. So one thing I want to know though is, what's your favorite, drumettes or the flappers? I know which one's my favorite, but I want to find out which one is yours. So go down below in the comments, make sure you throw in there which one is your favorite, and let's get this thing started. So we crank up our Blackstone, and we're going to set these knobs to about medium low. Sounds good to me. And get this thing ready to cook some easy chicken wings. So you want to give it a few minutes to heat up. And then once we get it heated up, we want to put, so this is our buffalo sauce and butter mixture. It's half buffalo sauce, your favorite one, doesn't matter which one, and half butter. So that's going to kind of be our wing sauce towards the end, and I'll show you what we do with this. So once we get the grill heated up to about, let's say 375, 400, you want to put some oil down. Use whatever kind you like. I use I use avocado oil. Spread it out. You can see we didn't use much oil there at all. That's it. That's all the oil we use for the entire thing. So you can imagine deep fried chicken wings versus these. It's not much at all. So I got these wings at BJ's. They're Tyson wings. It comes in a 10-pound bag. They're already pre-cut. You can see the size of them. Those things are huge. And they're $22.99 for a 10-pound bag. Let me tell you, 10 pounds of wings is a lot. And it's, basically $2.29 a pound. And they are awesome. So it saves you time with all the prep work. And look at the size of those wings. I used to buy my wings at Publix, and those wings are like half the size of these. So I'm very happy with these wings. So we're gonna, once we get them spread out and situated, we're gonna put a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and we're going to cover these up and let them cook for about 5 minutes. And again, it's not on high, it's kind of like medium low, and that's it. After 5 minutes, we're going to check on them and turn them over, and you can see they're getting cooked nicely. And here's my hot spot in the center, so I just move them over, and you just, again, as you're flipping them, you just situate them wherever you think they're going to cook evenly. That's kind of the key here. If you see them not getting cooked on one spot and you see another one getting cooked on the other spot, you flip them around. That's it. It's that simple. So this early on, only 5 minutes in, you can see most of them don't even look like they're getting done at all. They are. It just they're not getting burned. They're getting cooked on the inside, which is good. So I move the ones that are getting done further up front, because the back of my griddle is also a hot spot. So on the other side, a little bit more salt and a little bit more pepper. So we're going to cover them here again and let them go for another 5 minutes. But first, I'm going to throw down a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, which makes it taste delicious. So we cover them. We're going to let them go for another 5 minutes. And while we do that, you can see I have that side on low, and you can see it's nice and melted up the butter slash buffalo wing sauce mixture. And we're going to use that in a bit. So I turn it way down now because it's already melted. So there's no, I'm going to make sure you don't burn it on the bottom. That's all. So that's it. Another 5 minutes went by. So now we're up to 10 minutes. And we're going to check these. So you can see now they're getting nice color, especially up there at the top. Just keep turn them all over, and then check them out. Check out how they're cooking, and then move them around as needed. So you can see that one up there is getting really cooked. So we'll bring that up to the front. Same thing with that one. That one's not as bad. There you go. So really only that one is really toasty, but you can see I move them all to the back, the ones that are getting cooked quicker. You want to try to cook them evenly, and that's how you do it. No big deal. So you can see I'm moving all of them up a little bit because that back left side gets pretty hot. So I get them in a nice bunched up little area, but they're all still touching the grill. We put our grill dome back over, and we're going to give them another 5 minutes. And while we do that, we'll stir up the buffalo sauce. All right, 15 minutes in now. Let's check them out. Actually, 15 minutes in, they're 80% done. This is the trick I was telling you about. So when they're 80% done, and I checked them, you want to take them off. The internal temp you're looking for is 165. When they get to about 145, you want to take them off. And here's where you're going to turn, excuse me, you're going to turn the heat up to high. And you're going to add your buffalo slash butter mix. So 80% done, take them off, add the buffalo sauce. And man, that looks good. So we're going to mix them up a little bit here. Next time I'll get a bigger bowl. So we mix them up. Now you can see the griddle's on high. You can see it bubbling there. And that's it. We're going to cook them a little bit longer until they're done. That buffalo sauce is nicely coated on there. And it's getting nice and hot. And this will crisp them up. And they're going to get that buffalo flavor. And they're going to dry out a little bit so they're not all moist and wet. They're going to be more of a drier type wing, which is my preference. And let me tell you, I've been doing this for a long time on a regular charcoal grill. And this is the first time I tried on the Blackstone, and wow, it came out great. So here's a little close-up right after we put them back on. Remember, we're 15 minutes in. So after 15 minutes in, it really only takes another couple of minutes before they get cooked. So here we go. It's looking nice. And you don't want to let them sit there too long. I would say after like a minute, you want to mix them up because look, if they're already starting to dry out a little bit, you can really see that color coming through. And really, you just want to do this a couple times and check them, check the temperature with our instant read thermometer. And like I said, 165 is the magic number. Man, look how nice those look. Cannot wait to eat those things. Alright, so here we go. A little close up, and we're going to do the same thing. Mix them up again. No need to cover them at this point. You don't want to cover them when you're trying to dry them up because that'll just bring more steam. So the last 3 minutes or so, that's it. You're just going to leave them uncovered with that sauce on there. High temperature. Mix them up. You can see them getting nice and blackened, almost crispy, charred, if you will. Even though there's no flame, it still looks charred. So that's pretty cool. So, and that's it. We are almost done here. Look at the difference between when I first put them on with the sauce and now. They are much more crispy looking, they're not as wet looking. And some people like wet wings, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I just find these to be my preference. Nice and crunchy almost, and crispy, and a little bit blackened on the outside, but perfectly cooked on the inside. And you'll see right here, I'm going to check the temperature, and we'll see what it's at. Now look at those. That looks delicious. Oh my goodness. I am ready to take a bite. Alright, so here we go. We're going to move them around a little bit, kind of see where they're at. Kind of check the bottoms to make sure they're not getting too crisp. And then here we go, we check. 164, 164 and a half. That is absolutely perfect. That is exactly where you want to be. They're going to keep on cooking once you take them off. But if you can get them off at 164, you're doing a good job. So here they go. They're coming off. And one last close-up, and then we take them inside. Whoo-wee! We got ourselves some easy chicken wings on the Blackstone. So guys, they look delicious, and gals, they look delicious. Just like I told you, 80% done. Take them off, mix them up in the sauce, throw them back on high, char them up. Look how nice and beautifully charred these look. And we are gonna dig in and give it a shot. We got our ranch, which is my go-to. Used to be blue cheese, I changed, now I'm into ranch. I don't know why. Here we go. And to answer your question, I like flappers. Oh yeah. Oh my God. That is perfectly cooked, nice and crispy on the outside, nice and charred up on the outside. Absolutely perfect. Guys and girls, sorry, you gotta try this recipe. It is awesome. It's my favorite. I've been cooking it forever on a charcoal grill, and now on the Blackstone, it tastes just as good. Everybody, thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, and we'll keep on cooking. Big Cat